I agree to listen respectfully to the communications of others and tune into their deepest meaning. This is the agreement number 6. And what I really, really love about it is that tuning into the deepest meaning when I listen to someone, that I can take away all the aspects that are really not important in that moment and looking really to the essence of the one who is sharing. And this is what I really love about it. And it reminds me that we are connected in this realm, and I see all the beauty and much more beauty when I really tune into this agreement, when I listen to someone.
So deep listening is for me a spiritual practice. I empty my heart from all the tendencies to comment what the other person said, or to judge, or to evaluate. And with this empty heart, I'm there for the other person, so that my heart is an loving space where the other person can unfold herself into. And she can feel embraced and deeply accepted. And to create my heart into such a space is for me one of the best practices of letting go my ego and of being fully in my essence. Deep listening means also to understand the deepest meaning of the communication of the other person. And I had an experience in our group. Once I shared in our group in a very emotional and charged way, and another group member understood that it costs me a lot of courage to share. And she even expressed her gratitude to me for my courage. So being heard and seen in this way has been so healing for me, and I'm very happy if I am able to open my heart and give space in my heart via deep listening. Thank you.
Is like listening into the space and listening into silence. It's although it's so big, it's really a great feeling, and it's full of trust. So if someone or a group is talking and helping me to be able to leave my personal consciousness, I am free. And this is what I'm longing for, to be free in a conversation.
Listening with my whole body, listening with my heart, and, you know, just trying to feel the experience of the person who's talking to me. And I've also experienced it like a way of meditation. It brings resonance. It attunes us when we're really in that presence. And it creates this attunement that can overcome any kind of lack of attunement. So it really brings a beautiful frequency to the space that is able to heal wherever there is lack of resonance. And it's been a very beautiful experience and training to use this as a practice and feel how we can express who we are. Because when I ask myself the question, who am I? To me, the answer is, I am the witness. And being that witness is deep listening. Thank you.
Like going in a big bubble with someone else together and opening my heart and myself and all my senses to listen on all frequencies, to feel the whole energy, and not so much the words, but also the words, but the whole energy thing in this bubble with another person. And I try to feel it, and yes, to be with the other person without becoming it, but being with this person with all my being. And yes, that's all. Thank you.
Deep listening. This agreement is about tuning into the communications of others and feeling into the deeper meaning of what they are communicating. So this agreement reminds me that we are multidimensional beings. And through our physical capacities, we can see, we can touch, we can feel, we can listen to the communication of others. But we're also energy beings, we're emotional beings, we're intuitive beings, and we can also activate those capacities to tune into what others are communicating with us. I have a daughter who's very intuitive, and when she was a little girl, I remember this one time I was in the kitchen preparing a meal, and she came into the kitchen and said to me, "Mommy, why are you feeling so sad?" And what was interesting was my back was to her, so she couldn't see my face, and she just intuited through her energy body and through her intuition what was going on for me. So this agreement also brings to mind the first agreement, be mindful. Our agreement to be fully present. And I feel that these two agreements work together. That I notice for myself that when I am fully present, it's really easy to listen deeply to another person, to be fully engaged, fully there, all my senses, all my capacities activated to receive with respect that other person.